stories that matter. Get ready to challenge your perception and discover the real world. Let's dive deep into the issues that affect our communities, revealing the untold stories and giving you a voice. No sensationalism, no bias, just raw, unadulterated truth. I am committed to delivering news without compromise. Hard facts as we know them, when we know them, and how they affect you. Every Monday through to Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. This will be your most authentic news experience starting now on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Are you tired of all the noise and speculation in the news? On Hard Facts, we cut through the clutter and get straight to the truth.
If only Fubra has been aware of the Google trap, he would have understood in democracy there are bases for everybody to do accordingly.
Join us as we bring you the stories that matter. We go beyond the headlines to uncover the real facts and the core of every story.
We are doing this, we are doing that. At the end of the day, nothing good will come out. They will be in charge of security and life and whatever. But what are we getting in return?
With in-depth analysis and experts' interviews, Hard Facts delivers the truth that others dare not to reveal. Tune into Hard Facts every weekday, 3 to 6 p.m. and arm yourself with the knowledge you need to navigate today's complex world. Hard Facts, where the truth always prevails.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
Let's be honest. This isn't the show for the faint-hearted. We don't do PR here. We do truth. We don't repeat headlines. We interrogate them.
If it's power, we question it. If it's policy, we break it down. And if it's propaganda, we cut right through it. Every story, every voice, every fact under the spotlight. Because Nigerians don't need noise, they need clarity. So if you're tired of spin and ready for sense, welcome.
I'm Maryann Okon, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk. This is Hard Facts.
It's your number one talk news and sports radio station. We're broadcasting live from our audiovisual studios here in Italian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. This is Hard Facts, and I'm Maryann Okon. It's such a pleasure that you take out time of your very busy schedule every single day and make sure you leave us on 99.3 and you just follow through with all our programs. We love you and we appreciate you, and thank you for allowing us to come into your bedrooms, in some cases your living rooms, in some cases your shops and your offices. We love it. And sometimes on your computer, and you have us right in your ears. We appreciate you and we love you for always allowing us to get into your privacy or share it with you, you know. And we also appreciate you for always calling in, commenting, and, you know, for some of you who don't call, just listening. We appreciate you. Welcome to the show. This is Hard Facts. It will be your most authentic news experience ever on the radio. And if this is your first time, welcome. If you look to the right, there's a sister standing there to welcome you. We have small chops. We have some drinks for you. I'm messing about. Just a joke. Anyway, we're starting off with the big three stories for today. And being Wednesday, the very last one in the month of January, we're bringing you one special guest on the stairs. Da-na-na-na. Guess who he is? I'll give you an idea in the middle of the conversation today. I will play you one line of his show, of his music rather. Some people call him Mr. Fantastic. That's one clue. He's going to be our guest on the 4 o'clock hour, and he's a veteran musician. He's going to be talking about his life, how he got to where he is, and of course the legacy that he's left for several other people who are coming after him. It promises to be an interesting conversation. But on the 5 o'clock hour, we're revisiting the issue of adulterated drinks, food, anything that we ingest, even medicine. I'd like to put it out there that we've tried to invite NAFDAC. They refused to come. We've tried to get SON. They refused to come. The only people we're yet to reach out to is the consumer protection, but they're the lowest in the scheme of things when we're talking about, ingesting stuff and the laws that protect us and protect us from these products, especially the ones who are fake and the ones that are fake and adulterated. So NAFDAC and the SON are top on this, ladder, but I do not understand for the life of me how you're paid to do a job, but you're afraid of doing that job, but then you get paid to do it. You just don't want to do it because you're afraid of being embarrassed on air. A shame. But we're going to have a conversation because my guest is the president of small business owners in Nigeria, and it's always a pleasure to have him join us. So some of them are manufacturers. How do they also check themselves to make sure that their friends, their colleagues are not the ones who are importing or maybe producing substandard products in Nigeria? We'll talk about that on the 5 o'clock hour. It promises to be a great show this Wednesday afternoon. Once again, my name is Maryann Okon. Lovely to have you join us. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, how we welcome you to the show. Let's go.
Get ready for the most important news of the day. It's time for the Big Three Stories on Hard Facts. Tune in to our primetime show for the latest updates and in-depth analysis on the top stories making headlines. From breaking news to in-depth investigations, we bring you the facts you need to know. Join us as we delve into the biggest stories shaping our world today. Tune in to the Big Three every weekday, 3 to 4 p.m. and stay informed with the news that matters the most. Hard Facts, where the truth always comes first.
Understanding Nigeria starts with asking better questions. Hard Facts on Nigeria Info, the nation's #1 talk, news and sports radio station. Let's talk.
This is the Big Three.
The Big Three. On Hard Facts.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Well, let's go straight into the business for today, looking at the big three stories. Let's start with the federal government. It says they're going to deploy military retirees to secure ungoverned spaces. Well, for some people, they'd say you asked for it, and the government has finally come round to allowing you what you've always asked for, we have a lot of retirees. We have a lot of legionnaires. Let's have them. They can help us. Some of them are still strong. Yeah, well, the federal government is saying facts we answered. This is from the Punch newspaper. The details: the federal government has unveiled plans to deploy military veterans to help secure Nigeria's ungoverned spaces as part of strategies to strengthen national security and drive economic activities in conflict-affected areas. Now, this followed the inauguration of an 18-member committee by the Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa, retired. This group is actually tasked with reclaiming ungoverned spaces for economic viability and repositioning the Nigerian Legion Corps of commissionaires and veterans. A statement on Wednesday by the Ministry's Director of Information, Endelin Chukwu, on behalf of the Director, Information and Public Relations, said the committee was inaugurated on Tuesday at the Ministry of Defence's headquarters in Abuja. Was the minister represented by the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Richard Filangwa. That sounds like Kaduna, or it's a Middle Belt name. Lovely name. So, there are people who are already hitting at this, saying that, these veterans that have not taken care of, the ones that you have not paid, the ones that have died waiting for their, are these the same people you want to now? I think the question I would be asking is, how much are they going to be paid? And I hope it's not going to be part of their pension. It's going to be, if you're commissioning them, it means that it comes with pay. And hopefully they're being better treated than they were treated right after the left service. And I'm thinking, if I were to be a military veteran, I would be making sure that I'm pleading my cause as an individual. Naturally, I like to plead my cause I don't like to do group things. whatever contract we're signing has to be binding. It's not the one that governments will now backtrack and say we don't have money. No. But in itself, it's a great, fantastic idea. Welcome development. But I don't know about you. Just wanted to put that out there. Let's go to our next story. Court orders FCT workers to suspend strike. Yes, a court. The National Industrial Court in Abuja yesterday ordered the Federal Capital Territory Administration, FCTA workers, to suspend their ongoing strike pending further hearing in the suit brought by the FCT authorities to stop the industrial action. Now, Judge Emmanuel Subilim issued the court order in a ruling on an application filed by the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, and the FCTA. The strike, which has gone on for nearly 2 weeks, involves workers who are central to running the capital city core services. Following the strike, the FCT minister and the FCTA had approached an industrial court to get an order to declare the strike, the ongoing strike, illegal and restrain unions and their members from continuing the action. You'd ask, what does it solve? Is this strike action? Because you see, half the time I think that we're not treating the cancer, we're treating the symptoms and putting a plaster on it. Because I'm thinking something must have led to these people going on strike. Has the FCTA thought to address the core issue as opposed to a court order? Again, I don't work for the FCTA, so they say, Maryann, you don't know what you're saying. What does this court order, this restraining them from going on strike, solve, both in the interim and in the long run? Well, here are some workers complaining. I think this video is courtesy of News Central, and then I'll play you a video now for those of you who followed the conversations, I think on Monday or so, where the FCT minister's convoy was being pursued after by the workers who were protesting outside his office. And he has, of course, a response to the claims that people were making that, he was running away from the people. Let's start with Nyesom Wike, then we go to the workers. How about that? Let's go. Take a listen.
I have somebody said yesterday that workers were chasing me away. Where was that? I was in the office here. I finished working. At some time I came into the office, there was nobody at the gate. I left to the airport to see Mr. President travel to Turkey. Came back. So where are they getting this information if they are not blackmailers or who have been hired by politicians?
Okay. Blackmailers and hired by politicians, he says. Now let's get to those workers and what they have to say. This video is courtesy. This video is not the video I want to play. Thank God I looked at it. I will play you that video of the workers who were screaming. Hopefully I can find that video and play it to you. But also, I want to play you a clip of Mr. President and his trip to Turkey. Don't forget, the president was in Turkey. And of course, they're there to strengthen trade relations, reportedly. I will play you that clip in a bit. In the meantime, who told you that Minister Wike was running? If people are not just blackmailers and hired by politicians. Eh? And now the court order said, everybody, go back to work. No more strike action. I'd like a lawyer to explain to me how this works, because there are too many court orders in this country now, and some of them conflicting and some of them maybe unnecessary. And could this also be, I do not want to put words in your mouth, but could this be also considered some level of high-handedness? I don't know. But let's move away from the FCT. Let's go to Kano. Governor Yusuf will regret leaving us, says Kwankwaso. Yes, Kano State Governor Abba Kabir is the one in the news. The former presidential candidate and leader of the New Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, has said that he's convinced that the Kano State Governor, Abba Kabir Yusuf, and his close associates will eventually regret leaving the NNPP. Kwankwaso said the governor's exit from the NNPP came as a surprise to many people, adding that even he himself finally felt like it was a dream. Him and me, well, this is Kwankwaso speaking, inverted commas open. Many people I spoke to felt it was some kind of arrangement between him and me, or between him and others. Even I often find it hard to believe that things are unfolding the way they are. Inverted commas closed. Kwankwaso. I really don't know what to make of this, but join the conversation, guys. In a bit, I will play you a clip of Mr. President and what he had to say at that event in Turkey while he was sat with his Turkish counterpart, Tayyip Erdogan. We'll give you a bit of that clip as the conversation goes on. But the phone lines are open. We're live on Facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. We're also live on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. You can join the conversation on X. Use the hashtag HardFacts. On WhatsApp is 0809 5975 805. If you're listening from outside of the country, you want to be part of the conversation, you are allowed to call the WhatsApp line. Let's go. 60 seconds is all you have. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Yeah, actually, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Chris calling from Ikoyi.
Yeah.
If truly Kwankwaso mean what he's saying, for me, I would still want him to remain in that NMPP, maybe grab one or that two states in that Kano environment there, than going to APC. Kwankwaso is a movement on his own. Like he said, if he mean what he said, that Abba Yusuf will regret leaving NMPP at the MB, that party, to APC. I want him to stand and do the work. Kwankwaso is not pushover in Kano. Thank you, Action Lady.
Thank you very much for calling. 0201 277 0993 0201 465 7190. Well, the federal government is deploying veterans, military veterans, meaning that my good friend Godwin might be picked to go protect our ungoverned spaces, being that he's a former military veteran. He's a retired military man. He might just be the guy for the job, yes? Or am I wrong? I don't know. But Godwin, would you be going if you were called upon to? Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, this is Wadi calling from Maribo.
Go ahead.
On the issue of Wiki and the staff in FC, I listen to Wiki and I believe him. That's the man of the service. I believe every one word. Let him. Those workers are being used by opposition. Let him do everything he can to put them in check. Everything he can to put them in check. And for Kwankwaso, he's dead politically. He's dead politically. Country of 27, Abba Yusuf all the way. Because APC is what Nigeria wants, and APC is what Nigeria did. So he's dead politically. That's my thing.
Okay. 0201 277 0993 0201 465 7190. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello?
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Obi.
Go ahead, Obi.
I'm
so sorry, Obi. We have to go on break. I'm so sorry.
Attention, secondary schools. The countdown is on for the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Season 9 audition. And here's the big news. The registration deadline has been extended to January 25th, 2026. Do you think your students have what it takes to speak up, stand out, and debate brilliantly? Then register now for the live audition by visiting nigeriainfo.fm. All schools that have successfully submitted their registration online are expected to attend the live audition happening on Saturday, January 31st, 2026. Venue, Nigeria Info Studios, 267A at Timian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. Audition begin 10 a.m. prompt on Saturday, January 31st, 2026. Don't miss this opportunity to let your student voices be heard. Register now. nigeriainfo.fm. For sponsorship inquiries, send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions. What is health?
It's more than the absence of illness. It's a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. But let's delve deeper. Health is the heartbeat of life. It's the rhythm that keeps us moving forward. The pulse that echoes our vitality. It's a symphony of balance and harmony, resonating in every aspect of our existence. Health is a silent conductor, orchestrating the dance between the body and mind. It's the energy that propels us towards our dreams and aspirations. It is the foundation on which we build our futures. So, what is health to you? Join me, Kofi Bartel, this and every Thursday for Health Thursday, 8 a.m. on the Morning Crossfire as we explore important issues affecting your health. Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Season of giving. Nigeria Info FM and Mommy Gift want you to join us in giving. Give your old books, old school bags, old shoes, and you can give new ones too. All you have to do is bring them to our office at plot 267A, Tamian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. And in the new year, we will deliver to the less privileged. It's the Mommy Gift Initiative, supported by Nigeria Info FM. Start donating your gifts today. For more information, call 080-999-20254. That is 080-999-20254.
The heartbeat of radio keeps pumping.
All the trending news and conversation.
In a country that lacks social ambition and prosperity, you will work so hard and still not make it.
After God Almighty, it's money in Nigeria. We don't have government.
Governors from Abia State, in a normal setting, they won't even get one vote.
What of our president? Is he not running this country from outside country?
But those who give us Nigeria never realize that we are not one.
A man whose job is to protect you and your children is putting the lives of your children on the line.
See, all this issue, education, whatever, everything, we shouldn't leave everything for government to do.
It's so annoying at times when you hear
Call your father, don't call the government because you like your oppressor.
It's all day and night
with 99.3
Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Nigeria's biggest decisions start with the hardest questions, and I'm asking them on Hard Facts 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This is the Big Three.
The Big Three. On Hard Facts.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
And we are live from our audiovisual studios here in It's Me and Crescent. You can join the conversation on Facebook and on YouTube live. Post your comment on our live stream. We're looking at the big stories for today, starting with the fact that an industrial court in the FCT, has ordered FCT workers to suspend their strike. Is this high-handedness? Is this an excessive use of power or necessary because of the circumstances that the FCTA is facing? Governor Yusuf will regret leaving us, says Kwankwaso. Will he not? And of course, federal government to deploy veterans to secure ungoverned spaces in Nigeria. And if you are a veteran, when was the last time you received your pay? If you're a happy veteran to do it, would you be willing and jump at it once the government contacts you? Or would you say, you know what, let's draw up a contract, you're not going to owe me, and the ones that you're owing me, pay them first, and then we can consider if I want to do it or not? I'm speaking too much English. Join the conversation, we're live. 00127709930 201-465-7190. You can join the conversation on Facebook and on YouTube. On X, use the hashtag HardFacts. WhatsApp, it's 08095975-805. 60 seconds is all you have. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Good afternoon, Mary.
Good afternoon, Uzo. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. And you too?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes, back to the matter. Things that happen for this our country. And they ask people, say, are we in civilian rule or are we in army force rule? Because how things are going on, I don't understand. How can you not pay somebody's salary? You beat somebody, the person is crying, you say you should not cry. You say he must go back to work. When you did not pay him, you did not pay her salary, and they are doing their work, and they will able to come to the office. But you are buying limousines, sending your children abroad, traveling anywhere, anyhow you want. People who are working out that money, you are not paying them salary. You now go to court, say they must go back. If that means we will not go. If we go, we will not do any work. We'll be hanging around. God bless you.
All right, but there's a court order. Are you going to defy court orders? Hello, welcome to Hard Fact.
Hello, Maryann.
Good afternoon.
We are going to defy that court order. Government doesn't defy court order.
Sorry. When you say we, do you work with the FCTA?
I don't mean you. I mean FCT workers. They are going to defy that court order.
You sounded like you were a member of the FCTA. So
No.
Okay.
Are you not going to defy court order in this country? I'm asking you.
So do two wrongs make a right then?
In Nigeria, two wrongs make a right. Pay them their money. Simple. Are you not serious 15 minutes and even affluence? I'm asking you. I want you to answer my question. It's only here we work as a court now we give all kind of judges go to work. For what? Are they coming to work with the water? Are they not? I can't understand this country. You see, judiciary will destroy this democracy. Quote me. People are hungry. Look at the hardship in the country. Tell them to go to work. To do what? It's quite unfortunate, Maryann.
All right. Thank you for calling. It is indeed a problem. Welcome to Hard Facts. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello, Joy.
Hello?
Joy, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon.
How are you?
Amakam, this is just from Iba.
I know.
Please,
how are you?
Christopher Mustafa is telling Mustafa is telling the
General Musa
army officer that they should come. They want to use them. To me, if that any of them is my father, I will not allow him to go.
Why would you not allow him? They swore to protect and serve.
And another thing, Wale, take it easy. You are telling Wike that you should arrest those people that refuse to go to work. Wale, nothing is permanent, so take it easy. Maryann, enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. I appreciate it. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please call me back if that was you. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, Maryann.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Afternoon. This is Boyerson.
Boyerson, go ahead.
From Afromedia.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Okay. You see, what we've been talking about, we've been shouting that Mr. President has been using the court to divert attention. It looks as if we are just talking. You can see they've used the industrial court now to, to ask the people not to go. That's just the idea. That's even if what they're fighting for, whether it is right or wrong, it doesn't matter. The court has spoken. That's just what we are saying now. That's why we said it that they've captured the judiciary, captured everywhere they captured, so they can always use it to fight the poor masses. Let them continue. Maryann, good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for calling, Boyerson. I'm going to read some messages. Keep those messages coming in on our Facebook Live. I'd like to read your messages. John Benado here says, Wale from Mayobo, what do you know about Kanu politics? Travel and see. Architect Dada Adenayo says, I saw your president. No, please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do you not trip and fall? You want to tell me that since you were born in this life, you've never tripped and fall? You've never. Don't, come on now. That's beneath you. Making fun of the fact that your aged president tripped and fell. Don't do that. I literally want to put you on a pedestal, but you just literally crashed and burned right in front of me. Yeah. Dada, that's beneath you. Other Francis here says, Mr. President should curtail his incessant foreign trips and focus on how to address numerous challenges facing the nation. Maybe when he goes to those countries, he's able to see things from the outside in. I'm going to get knocked for this, yes? Let me just move on. On X, use the hashtag hardfact, okay? I want to read your messages as they're coming in, all right? Let's get to WhatsApp quickly. I'm going to go back to the phone lines in a bit. But first, before we go back to the phone lines, I will play you a clip of Mr. President's visit to Turkey and what he had to say. These senior veterans should be paid to mentor our youth or trained to supervise our youth. Okay, Ifeanyi, thank you. Ayo here says, please, why does Wike like to tell lies like this? Was it not his convoy the striking workers were running after? His federal government going to is federal government going to pay retired veterans when they re-employ them? And he says Kwankwaso is just musing. Okay. Wike said they should come for dialogue, and I heard he has released 12 billion naira. Why is the media misinforming people? AB, the journalist in Ekpe. Well done. You heard. From where? The grapevine. Lord Mayor of Ikotun says the directive by the industrial court to FCTA workers is another indication that the FCT minister and the executive have successfully pocketed the judiciary. The minister has proven that he has become too troublesome, both in Abuja and in Rivers. This one says the FCT are not owing salaries. What they are agitating for is different. Okay. Either ways, giving a court order that they should not strike, is it going to solve the problem? That's all I'm asking. Is it good? Even if they are saying that, okay, we want our allowances to be paid or increased, is this the way to go about it? This one says, Wale, you have a lot of people that are on your case, but let's not make him famous, okay? Leave the man. I pity any veteran who has accepted death during service years but wants to surrender himself now who has escaped death during his service years, now wants to surrender himself as a cheap sacrificial lamb to returning to troubled security areas. They should think of reducing all those their ungodly pay for themselves and spend more on modern security gadgets than this brutish idea of inflicting more suffering on those who God has spared their lives by bringing them home safely to their families. Steve Inijaniki. I'm waiting for Godwin to call me. Robert here says, why are you making Wike look relevant? Please stop playing voice notes of that man. I want the popularity of Kwankwaso to be tested in the next election. Let's see if he will win Kano, or let's see if Governor of Kano will win the state for APC. I want to see the most popular politician among the two of them. Is this a joke? You just want to see. Like, let's just see. You're not talking about who will lead the state, who would make the state better. It's just, for you, it's just a popularity game. It's okay. It's not misguided. It's the card that they place before you, and so you pick the joker. Minister Wike's press secretary, Mr. Layinka, came on live TV that no staff was owed salaries. Only the FCT, for the FCT to announce that the minister has released 14 billion for salaries. Who do these people think we are? Chris Okeke in Dublin. Wike is not ashamed to say he went to see Mr. President of Person Papa went to see off Person Papa. Not be juju be that. I'm just ashamed on his behalf. It's not a new thing. Do you know that? You know, I found it really weird, not unsettling, weird, that people who have duties and jobs, ministers, special advisors, secretary to the government, will go and stand at the airport at the foot of the plane to shake the president as he's flying out. How does that put food on the table? How does that create jobs? How does that make the life of the average Nigerian better? Oh, someone said, oh, they do it everywhere now. It's a Nigerian that you will complain. But Buhari did it. So because he did it, so how we normalize stupidity in this country and say, oh, it's normal now. You just hate this government. Okay, continue. Let's go to Mr. President's speech with his counterpart, Tayyip Erdogan, in Turkey, the capital, Ankara.
Thank you very much. My dear brother, President Erdogan of Turkey, I want to say on behalf of Nigeria, the Federal Republic, thank you and the people of Turkey, the government, the reception, the openness, the warmness that you've accorded myself and the delegation since we got here. And thank you for listening here, willing to collaborate, willing to help, willing to work together to promote freedom, stability, and prosperity, shared prosperity across the world. What is very important to the two countries? Being discussed, trade, business, avoidance of taxation, no restrictions, lowering a given opportunity to those who are ready to learn, work, and prosper. How do we build an inclusive economy together? That's what we discuss. How do we reform and get everybody, vulnerable people in particular, involved in our economies? How do we develop this country, give peace and stability to the world, and particularly the necessary peace and stability of the continent of Africa? Nigeria is the heart of that country and is surrounded by instabilities, challenges. We've discussed that. We've discussed effort at terrorism, discuss how could element of destabilization, banditry, and horror. We will work together to achieve that. I thank you, my brother.
So he had a lot more to talk about, of course, the trade relations. And I must tell you, I must give it to the president. You know, I can be very critical of the president, but I would always I give knocks, but I also give accolades, where Turkey is one of the best allies if we must deal with the issue of insecurity. It's a great ally to have if we're going to be able to juice that opportunity and use it well. That is, if we as a country are ready, indeed, to fight terrorism and not play ping pong with it. But that's your president yesterday in Ankara with his Turkish counterpart, Tayyip Erdogan, at that joint press conference. Join the conversation 0201 277 0993 0201 465 7190. You could join the conversation on WhatsApp. It's 0809 5975 805. We're also live on Facebook and on YouTube. I would like to hear from you. 60 seconds is all you have. I'm so sorry. Do call me back if that was you. Welcome to Hard Facts. Turn off your radio.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Patrick is calling from Okota.
Go ahead.
Yeah. You are giving me 60 seconds. The speech from the president, was it yesterday in Turkey, Ankara?
Yes.
It's all right. I can make out nothing from that speech. It's just a mere rhetoric. You are talking about terrorism in your own country. You are not going to sound it out in another person's country. Is it Turkey that want to come and help us to fight terrorism in Nigeria?
If you had listened to me, Patrick, if you did listen to me in a few seconds ago, I did say that they would be a worthy support to fight terrorism if indeed we are ready to put an end to it.
Okay, the way it sounds, are we really ready? Maryann, tell me, are we ready?
Well, I'm ready. I don't know about the federal government, so you're asking the wrong person.
If we were to be ready, when an army general was killed by the terrorists, by the soldiers, by now, the Nigerian Army Authority would have said, we cannot take it beyond this level. So that even if surrounding other support will come, it will see that, much. Yes, the other people in the ground are ready to fight.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. I'm letting you go because of time. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hi, Maryann. Good afternoon. Welcome on the show.
Yeah.
Maryann, talk is cheap when you don't back it up with actions. and saying something and not meaning it, or we're not seeing the effect in play. All those talking, whatever he has gone to say, let us see action backing up words. On the court stopping FCT workers from going on strike, pretty soon they'll just give a law that we should stop going on protest too. If people are aggrieved and you don't want them to come out, rather than fix the problem, stop fixing the people or shushing them up and think you can whip them into line. They say they want to come on strike, or they want to go on strike. You're not even addressing the problem. They are clamping down on the people. Is that what the court is for all about now? I'm just wondering.
Okay.
Maryann, I beg. The matter just tired person. Ex-military retirees should go and sit down and not go and govern on government spaces.
What do you mean by that? You're being unpatriotic, madam.
Maryann, leave patriotism. What has it landed them at the end of the day and their families?
That's not fair. That's not fair. That is absolutely not fair. If they're able to help in a way, because you see, we're still trying to recruit new people, but these people have been recruited and trained, and they know the job, and they know the rules of engagement. How about using them if they're willing and able? How do you say we should trash patriotism? How dare you? Welcome to Hard Facts.
Maryann, good afternoon.
Yes.
My name is Ambrose.
Go ahead.
Maryann, who went to court, does he obey court orders? I saw him talking without his voice. I'm beginning to suspect that voice is just using it to intimidate and harass people. That's not his normal voice.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. You can say,
that's not his
what
normal
you want,
voice, Maryann.
it doesn't matter, but please don't do that.
So does he obey court orders? And then he's now taking people to court. Do you know how many houses he demolished in Abuja that he did not? They gave him court order, he did not obey. And you see, my problem with Wike is that he's always right. That's the problem I have with him. Everything he does is right. No, every other person is wrong. If he goes to court, he's right. If other people go to court, they are wrong. Are you omnipotent of himself to be present?
All right.
That's my problem with him.
Thank you very much for calling, Ambrose. Well, my guest for the next segment is very well known, but he's going to come and play his music as we dance. Yeah.
Mr. Romantic, Mr. Melody, Mr. Magic, Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Romantic, Mr. Melody, Mr. Magic.
All right, so that's going to be our guest on the next hour on the stairs. Looking forward to it. Yes, Sonny Naji will be joining us live on the other side of the clock. But in the meantime, I'm still taking your thoughts and comments. Welcome to Hard Facts. So sorry about that. Do call me back if that was you. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Yes, this is Kenny from Shomolu.
Hello, Kenny.
Hi, Maryann.
Hello.
Maryann, I cannot believe what I'm observing in my own dear country, Nigeria. As a matter of fact, I'm weeping for the downtrodden. I'm really asking God to intervene because I don't have the words to speak to the parties involved. God bless Nigeria. Nigeria go better in our time.
Amen. Amen. God has blessed Nigeria. Just in case you're wondering, He has blessed us. He's given us everything, including heavenly blessings. Let me say, like my pastor will say, in things that money can buy and in things that money cannot buy. But I don't want to say what I want to say, but it's okay. God is facing other people. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Marama, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Now, Sonny Neji, they carry come. Well, I don't forget it. Where is he coming from, sir? It has been a while. Anyway, let me go to what I want to say. You talked about ex-military officers coming back on board. And if I may say correctly, these are people that are retired. If we see Uncle Jimmy bringing some on board, still clamoring, and some are dead, and they are frailty, and you want them to go, the military still want to take them back into the spread without providing the necessary facility, the enumeration that are still struggling for.
No, it won't be fair for us to say without.
let me say one thing. Let me say one thing. If the young ones, Maryann, this is where if the young ones, people, I remembered, and let me even know go. Even the young ones are running. Thank God, if you listen to your colleague that anchored the midday show, what's her name? I normally, but I don't call. You see, ex-military men, they complain even about their generals, what they've done to them. You understand? I think, you see, make you not let them fall again, or make you not let all these players make them fall again. You should understand.
But we need them. We need them. So what are we supposed to do then? What are we supposed to do? Do we not need them? We do need them. And it would be very unpatriotic for us to say that, they will not pay them. Well, nobody's going to I don't think that anyone would call me back to a job. For example, the civil service wants me back. I don't think they want me back for free. Yes, they're going to pay me. But all I'm saying is that they need to negotiate properly and understand the assignment and make sure that they're given everything before they even start, leaving their homes for whatever. I'm just saying. But it would be unfair for us to say that they're going to be working for free. That it just doesn't make sense, does it? Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, good afternoon.
Yes, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Gabriel from Isherio.
Gabriel, you're not supposed to call the female line. Please call the male line, all right? Thank you very much. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, Maryann. Good afternoon.
Yes.
It's me and Pastor Meka.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mataja. But over the issue of Wike and the court order, I don't think it's right because the court could not stop Wike from buying Rolls Royce that he was using to cruise around, and people are hungry. Very bad of him, honestly.
How's that the court's job now? You guys, what is this? For the purpose of just talking?
No, it's not for
what does the court have to do with Wike's Rolls Royce? I mean, come on, be serious.
No, honestly, is spending me because look at what happened there the other day. They were calling him Ole. You know what that means? Somebody's image is going down because of some superficial things and interest and all that. I really don't like it. Based on the coming up, I think there was a time there was trouble in America. Americans called their merito.
They've got a reserve. They call them reserves.
So we need their intelligence, their intellectuals, we need their mind, their property, their experiences to tackle complex issues. I don't think it's a bad idea. Great. They won't go to war. All
right. Thank you very much for calling. I want to read some more messages if you do not mind. Let's see. This one says, my question is Turkey now the center of global peace? I don't think that they said they were going to be peacemakers. They just said they were going to collaborate with us in the fight against insurgency. This one says, look, President Tinubu can travel 1 million times in a week, deceiving Nigerians that he's looking for investors or countries to assist in fighting terrorists. But I know that he and his cohorts are not ready to even fight even a dog. This is from Boyerson. Wow. And this one says, I can't believe that Nigerian president, with the potential of natural resources we have in this country, and I'm sure you mean diverse of teeming youth, with the intellectuals jetting around other countries to be thanking Turkish counterpart for warm welcome and begging for help while taxing the oxygen of Nigerians back home. This thing, they pain me. Yoko from Ikorodu. We've got to go. See you on the other side of the clock with Sonny Neji.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
From Washington to Beijing, Moscow to Abuja, London to Kigali, the world is shifting fast. Elections are shaping destinies, wars are redrawing borders, economies are rising and falling, and global alliances are being tested like never before. But what does it all mean for you?
With a new administration and a new president in the White House trying to put an end to the war.
I didn't know the historical context, what the state of Israel means for them.
Join the fearless Ireti Bakare Yusuf on Borderlines every Friday at 4 p.m. on Nigeria Info 99.3. As she dissects the biggest global events and their impact on world peace.
Those who are not familiar with Israel or the war itself not know
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.